Hey everybody, welcome back to the Lightside Music Reactions. Today I'm reacting to a song from a personal friend of mine. This song is from the Marvin and Deana Clark family, and the song is called Thanks. It's one of my favorite songs that they did, and they originally recorded it back in, I think it was the early 2000s, and they recorded it as the whole family, and I absolutely loved it, but the album that is off of is now out of print and unavailable. I couldn't find any copies of it on YouTube or anything like that. I used to have it on cassette, but I can't find it anywhere. I have no idea how to get a copy of the original. But he did a remake of it, Marvin did, on his 2017 album, Life, Love, and Faith. And there's going to be a link in the description so you can check out his studio recording of that, which is a remake. It's a little bit slower than the original, and I absolutely love this song, but I like the original better. And so I did a search on YouTube, and I found a copy where they did a live version at the Ohio Valley Opry in 2009. So that's what I'm reacting to today, is this live version. And if you're not familiar with the Ohio Valley Opry, it's a local place where basically the Clark family owns and operates it. Or they actually operate it. I don't know if they own it or not. But it's been in McConnelsville, Ohio, is where they've had it for years. And they just recently moved it to Belpre, Ohio after the pandemic. But anyway, there's a link in the description also to the video that I'm reacting to now, which is the live version. And this is the entire family singing this song. And so I'm hoping that this version sounds more like the original, which is a little bit more up-tempo than the studio recording, and I liked it with the whole family singing on it. And they're a great band, great family band. We've known them for years. In fact, Marvin and Deana helped my band record our first project, Jesus Is, in 1997. So this song is probably older than that. I'd say probably mid-90s is when they came out with this song originally. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. This is Marvin singing the lead. And hopefully the family singing back up with Thanks at the Ohio Valley Opry in 2009. And here we go. With a tender heart on bended knees, I lift my hands to worship thee, you're everything. Okay, it's a good tempo. You're all I need. Got a new song in my heart, and every day I'll sing each part. There we go. Okay, I absolutely love this version. This is what I was looking for. You can hear the whole family singing the backup. They've got a live band here, so this isn't singing to a track. That's the great thing about the Ohio Valley Opry. It's all live instruments, all live vocals, no pre-recorded tracks, no lip syncing, none like that. When you listen to this group perform, it's all authentic, and they're a fantastic group. If you ever get a chance to see them, or to hear them, or to purchase some of their music, it's definitely worth getting it. But what I love about this song, the message, of course, is fantastic. It's about giving thanks to God, and of course we think about that when we get close to Thanksgiving time. But I've talked in church. I'm a pastor. I've talked in church many times. In fact, even this morning, this is a Sunday when I'm recording this, but this morning I even talked about how we need to come to God in prayer. Not just when we want to ask Him for something, but we need to remember to take time to give Him thanks and praise, and recognize the things that He does for us all the time. And here Marvin's singing about the family that God gives you. You know, there's an old song that's by another local group, does a cover of it, called "Thank You, Lord, for Your Blessings on Me," and that group is the Stephen Bev Popmeyer. And they sing this song all the time, and there's a line in it in the first verse It says, I thank you, God, for all your blessings. And they start listing some things. And they say, there's food on my table and shoes on my feet. And I remember when I was a kid, we used to play around with those lyrics. And we'd switch it around to there's shoes on my table and food on my feet. Just for a little bit of a giggle and a laugh. Yeah, we need to thank God for all the blessings that he gives us. A good wife and a loving family, as Marvin's singing here. But even beyond the lyrics, it's a powerful message. But the music is just written so beautiful. And I think this is a song that's one of Marvin's originals. He's just a fantastic songwriter, a great producer. He produced our first album for us. And in fact, I'm going to have to upload on my band's channel some of the songs off of our first project that he helped us record. There's one particular song, well, two songs on our first project that he guest starred on and played guitar. Well, actually, I think three, because he played guitar on April Rain, which I've talked about on another video here. He set up this elaborate speaker and microphone get up in the hallway in order to get this unique sound on, with the reverb and everything that he couldn't get in the studio. And so he just kind of set up this jury-rigged sort of thing and got this fantastic sound with it. He played the guitar lead on that song. Also, he played, no, he didn't do on Night and Day, but he did on another song, Jesus Is, which is the title track off of that project. He sang Back Up on the chorus, a little bit of echo. Whenever you hear this song, you'll hear his voice on it. And you'll recognize it too. You listen to his voice on this recording, and remember that voice, because when you listen to that song, Jesus Is, you'll hear him singing the echo, and you'll recognize it. But he played guitar on that, and also sang Back Up. And since he did that, we got in a routine, of every time we would record an album, we would have whoever produced it for us guest star on one of the tracks on that project. And we started that because of him. But anyway, and also when I recorded my solo project, his family, him and his wife, helped me record it. I did it in their studio, and their son David played the drums for me, and Marvin talked me into playing the other instruments by myself, everything except for the drums. And then we had his son David play the drums. But I wanted Marvin to play the guitar on it, and I wanted Deana to play the piano because I absolutely adore her piano playing. It's just fantastic. And he said, "Can't you play piano?" And I was like, "Yeah, a little bit." He said, "Can you play this song?" I was like, "I can." And he said, "Why don't you just play all the instruments you can on this, and then it'd be truly your project?" He talked me into that, and I am glad that he did that because it does make it more personal. But at the same time, I just love her piano playing. I love their voices. You can hear it in the chorus on this when he's singing lead, and then his wife Deana is the one singing the alto. And then you've got two daughters, which are singing as well. They had several daughters, 5, I believe, altogether, and the one passed away. But they all sang as a family until Marvin just recently, 2017, went solo and recorded that solo project. But they still perform live, as far as I know, at the Ohio Valley Opry. And this is my absolute favorite song of theirs, even though they've got a ton of fantastic songs. Let's go ahead and get back into it. They've got a veritable who's who of musicians back them up here. Will you always see me through? And here comes the family. Yes, his daughter Ty singing the high part. And Deana singing the alto. And beautiful instrumentation on this. The guy playing the steel guitar, I've got to meet these guys before, so I know them. I can't think of the guy's name. Sigler? I think Mike Sigler is the name of the guy playing the steel guitar. Fantastic steel player. I've commented before on some of my reactions to some of the older country songs, is that I have never really been a fan of steel guitar. I always thought it was too whiny, and on these old songs, it just gives it too much of a whiny, kind of sappy sort of feel, in my opinion. But every once in a while, you get an artist, a steel guitar player, that doesn't do it overbearingly. It's not too loud to mix, and it's just it fills in perfectly, and that's what they're doing here. The steel guitar. Let the traffic go by real quick. That's a tractor. So when tractors go by on these old country roads, they make a little bit more noise. Okay, so the steel guitar in this is perfect. It's not too overbearing. It's perfect in the mix, and he's not playing it through the whole song. He's doing it not over the lyrics, and over the vocals, but it's in the background. And when you hear it, it's just so beautiful. And so once again, the Ohio Valley Opry, the musicians they get in there are first class. And once again, if you're ever in the area, mid-Ohio Valley, southeastern Ohio, on the border of Ohio and West Virginia. Right now they're in Belpre is where they're located. And I don't know how often they have shows. I think it's on Saturday nights, maybe Friday nights. Fantastic. Okay, let's get back into it. But my favorite part of this is their harmonies on the chorus. And here we go. Oh! I think that's Ty's husband playing the bass before they got married. Just beautiful. Okay, so that was the Marvin and Deana Clark family performing Thanks live at the Ohio Valley Opry in 2009. And this was uploaded on December 31st, 2009. There's a link in the description where you can check it out. But yeah, I think that was Ty's husband. I'm trying to think of his first name. Their last name is Ray. But before they got married, they were dating, I think, when they recorded this. And he was playing the bass there. And so... fantastic group, the children, the girls grew up singing with them. And I remember when we were in the studio recording that project I was telling you about, my band Crusade's first project, Jesus Is. I remember while we were in the studio laying down our tracks, the two oldest girls, Leah and Ty, Leah's the one that passed away, they would come in the studio and listen to us because we toured with them. We go around the area. And whenever we would play, they would be close behind. The girls just loved us, and we loved their family. They were fantastic. And I remember specifically those two girls, Ty and Leah, were the ones that would come over and always want to sit in the studio and watch us and listen to us record. But I remember specifically when we were recording that album, Ty crawled back underneath the recording track mixer, underneath his desk, and sat there and watched us and listened. And I remember her sitting back in that corner underneath the desk listening and watching. It was just so precious. But now she's grown up, married, got children of her own, and it's just a fantastic family. Their music is incredible. It inspired us, and they have helped our band along the way, not just recording our project, but in many ways, inspiring us and just being fellow members of the gospel in the area that really encouraged us to get our music out there. And every opportunity that we had to go hear them, we were there. If we weren't on the bill to be performing, we were in the audience. And so I miss those guys, and I'm going to have to head back down to the Opry one of these days. I went to see them occasionally when they were up in McConnelsville, Now that they're in Belpre, I'm going to have to check it out. But that's Marvin and Deana Clark family performing Thanks live at the Ohio Valley Opry. If you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, comment down below, and give me recommendations on music you'd like to see me react to. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you know whenever we add new content. And then when you're done, check out those links in the description. There's a link to both those videos, the one to the studio version of this song that Marvin recorded in 2019, I think it was, or 2017. I already said the date. I'm not going to look it up again. And also a link to the one that we just listened to. And you can see the live video of the instrumentalist playing in the background. And you can pick out who's singing and who's playing what. Anyway, thank you guys again for watching. Give the Marvin and Deana Clark family some support. And we'll see you next time on the Lightside Music Reactions. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless.